Uh, hey, welcome back to another Umar Ifatunde video. Sorry, I'm a little bit rusty. Welcome, this is We-On-Loc Nation across the nation with another Umar video. Now, for the past couple of months, I've been hearing everybody bitching and moaning and complaining. On the good side, I've been hearing a lot of people shouting out good things about the good doctor. Hello, lover girl. How you doing? Peace, queen. Peace, queen. Peace to all my queens. Peace to all my kings. Now, I ain't gonna bore you to death. I just want to let you know that homie is back, and homie's gonna set some records straight. I'm going to encourage people who want to listen and learn and analyze and care for one another and all these other streams. I'm not going to name each and every stream individually, but as a group setting, y'all sound a little bit suspect. On the other side, we have groups of people who really listen and care for what the big doctor has to say. I'm not saying listen to everything that he says, because everybody has their different perspectives of what the good doctor has to say, and plus what he was doing. Not everybody's going to like the good doctor. But I'm here to give you some updates just in case no one has seen what he has done as of late. Right now, he's touring. He's touring here, he's touring there. He's doing whatever he has to do to wake our people up. And when he is not touring, where is he? Right back at the school. People don't have to believe what I say. And quite frankly, I don't give a damn. But none of you, not none of you in the chat, y'all cool. None of you would ever pull out a dollar or a dime to help someone out in need. I have. The Darrell hat. I can't name anybody else. So let me give you an update, a little update if you hadn't seen it, about his school project. It has not opened yet, but is in great progress. It actually isn't looking in good shape, but some people don't care for it. Problem is, I'm a little bit rusty when it comes to videos. Let's see. Okay. Share screen. All right. Forgive me. I'm back, and I am very, 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 very rusty when it comes to, okay, right about here. All right. Let's pull this up.
You got one more lesson, and then we get to why y'all here. We painted this gym about 2-3 years ago. We had a paint day. People volunteered. It was about 13 of us who knocked it out over the course of about a week, I want to say. Brother Manny was with us. You remind me of Brother Manny a little bit. Real good brother out of Philly. Fair-skinned brother. Good brother. He passed away January before. Did Manny pass last January? It might have been 2 years now. 1 or 2 years. Rest in peace to my brother Manny. 1 or 2 years. Time fly. But he helped us paint. When everybody finished, he went behind everybody and cleaned it up. He passed in a car accident in North Carolina. So rest in peace to him. So the colors you see are after the divinities of the Yoruba pantheon. So I'm an Ifa devotee. I practice the spiritual system of the Yoruba coming out of Nigeria. Like you have angels in the Bible and the Quran, we have Orisha. divinities created.
Yes, he has. Thank you, sister, for being notified, noticing. Thank you, sister. First two left rhythm flow down the Nile. Umar has now finished all reservations. Yes. He's been finished the reservations. It's just some small things here, small things there that he has to work out some kinks, but we're in good shape. Now, the furniture is there. The furniture is there. Put new carpet down. He's going to get everything right and situated. Now, for those who say, man, this school ain't never gonna open. You remember that big ass Vax that's up and on the on the roof? You know that big ass balcony, that one. You know the small one down at the bottom there. That's all connected now. That's been connected. So you got hot water, you got cold water. Everything's cool. Everything's great. Now it all comes to when he will open up the school. And I know D. Durrell's stance. It says, so when will the school be opening? Could open this month. Could open next month. I mean, this is Black History Month. God damn, I almost forgot. This is Black History Month. He might open it then. He might open it this summer. Who knows? My thing is, it's his. It's his building. It's his project, his baby. Why are we so amped up and animated over something that is his? We were all so wrapped up with Tariq Nasheed opening up his museum, which, quite frankly, whatchamacallit said, it's not a museum, but yet, I mean, he opened it up. He opened up something that the people can come and see. All right. Not shitting on him for that. So why are we shitting on a brother who is quietly and respectfully on a journey? He's been on a real prophetic, a real tiresome, but yet keeps on going. He's been on a prophetic journey. When the school doors open up, what else are you going to complain about? Let's continue.
By God to help us fulfill our destiny on this earth. So the first color you see is all white. The reason why white is larger than any of the other colors, because the ancestors are represented by white. This is not white skin like the pale man. This is the white light of consciousness that gave birth to all creation. Do you feel me? We're dealing with energy, not color, right? White is also represented by Obatala. Obatala is the spirit God sent to earth to create man from the mud and the clay. So when you read in the Bible and the Quran, God created man from the clay. It was the spirit that did that at the order of God named Obatala. He created man for God. Obatala is the oldest divinity, and he's one of the most powerful divinities.
Now, how many people do you know? How many people do you know that can share their Africanity to the world and to children? How many people do you know have shared their spiritual journey, their version of spirituality to the world? Better yet, how many people do you know have went on some live TV show and went down the list of their uh, of their family tree without even breaking a sweat. Do you know who you belong to? Let's continue.
He represents righteousness, patience, character, integrity.
By the way, he's in the gymnasium. Duh.
Leadership, charity, all the things that make you a righteous person. He's the personification of righteousness. All of us are born under one of these spirits. They are sent with you as a guardian angel when you incarnate through your mom. You got to find out which one walks with you because you carry the qualities of that energy, right? If you find out you are a child of Obatala, you cannot drink, you cannot smoke. There is no intoxication. Obatala children must be upright and perfect. Some people don't want to know that they Obatala children because they'll never touch that weed or that alcohol again. You feel me? When you Obatala, there's no room for error because you are the example of divine righteousness. That's Obatala. I'm going to go from that side. Blue.
Okay. A little bit later on, I'm going to invite guest up. I almost forgot. I got some new rules. Rule number 1, we will not be going back into another direction. We are not going forward. We're not going backwards. We're going forward. So I don't want to hear anything about no past dramas or any bullshit like that. Hey, Doe Eyes, how are you, my love? We ain't gonna dwell on the past. We ain't gonna dwell on no bullshit. I see it. I smell it. I kick you off. Number 2, there will be no arguing amongst one another. Hotep. There will be no arguing amongst one another. Now, of course, there's the Umar sectors, and I don't have time for children. Not calling everybody a child, but hey, it is what it is. Thirdly, let's just all be at peace with one another, shall we? There's been enough drama already. I'm ready to move forward. That's what I'm ready and willing to do. Later on, I will bring some people up so we can have a conversation, and then afterwards, we'll just wrap this up until possibly tomorrow or next Sunday. But let's continue, shall we?
Blue and white. That is Olokun. Olokun means owner of the water. That is an energy that God put into the water. There's a spirit in water. That's why water moves and everything else. Olokun is the energy of the unconscious. He's in the water because the water is what? Largely unexplored. We don't know what's really under all the oceans because nobody has seen it all. Obatala represents the unknown of your consciousness and the unknown of the universe. He's the occult, the mystical. He's the dream. When you dream, that dream power, that third eye, I felt it, I saw it, that's Obatala energy. He also is associated with abundance because in the ocean, you have unlimited wealth under the ocean as well. So Obatala is associated with abundance. He's second only to Obatala, some say, in terms of raw power. Because what do we have more of on this earth than consciousness and water? You feel me? So very powerful. So when they talk about the great flood, God flooded the water, that was Olokun who rose up and washed our human life away.
Question. What spirit do you use? Conscious energy, what's up, my brother? Craig Beats, I haven't seen you in a while. Don't start no stuff, boy. How you been, my man? How you been? Question. I came back yesterday. So, but Diderot hasn't seen this yet. Is that FDMG? It sure is. It sure is, my love. It sure is. Yeah, what's good, my big brother? I have a question for all of you. What type of energy is it when you go against your fellow brother or your fellow sister? What type of energy are you using when you not downplay? What word am I? When you talk down to one another, what type of energy are you using? I want you to elaborate on what energy that is while I'm playing this video, because it's a cycle of it going around nowadays. It's a cycle of bad energy. And this is one of the reasons why I left in the first place. And thinking about leaving again, because obviously we have not learned our lesson. White folks literally don't have a problem with this because they don't have the same issues as we do as indigenous people. But we can only worry about ourselves. We can only fix ourselves from within. And some people say there is no Black community. I beg to differ. But let's continue.
So if you ever watch African offerings, sometimes you might see the women go to the water and put all this fruit in the water. That could probably be for Oloku. He deals with everything unconscious, unknown, the things you want to know, but you can't find out, the occult, the hidden.
Who wants to get to the meat and potatoes? Who wants to get into the meat and potatoes of things? Who wants to get into the meat and potatoes of things? Let's see if we can find it. Yeah, let's see what I do. Okay. Let's go back. A little bit of history for you. A little bit of history, but now I know y'all so amped up. It's like, when is the school going to open up? When is the school going to open up? Open up, you might open up tomorrow. Might open up tomorrow. Might open up the next day. Might open up next week. Might open up next month. Thing about it is, ladies and gentlemen, we don't get to pick and choose. Even though it is our money, the donators would not donate a whole lump sum of money if they did not see what they're seeing right now, or what I'm going to show you. All the effort and all the hard work that he has put into that school. And the one thing we love to do as Black people is to criticize. If you look back at my video that I did with Dr. Umar, you will know that patience should be abundant amongst all of us. But we have no patience as Black folks. Soon as a dollar bill goes, see, this dollar bill, it loses value. This dollar bill right here loses value every year. And we have the nerve, we have the audacity, some of us, to criticize our fellow brethren. But if it's Donald Trump, you have no issue. If Donald Trump, you have no issues. A white man who was given everything from his father. How disappointing are we to complain? That Willie Lynch chip that is still stuck in our heads, we need to fix that right away. Because I'm telling you right now, Daddy is home.
That high school you see over there, it's 4 times the size of this here. They both one level. But that is 4 times the size. We got 4 bathrooms in here. We might got 16 over there. Wow. Go ahead and step on in, y'all.
as he goes into the, why does he have the borders all up? Why does he have the borders all up? You know what's up in that border, that board on top of the door right there? That's glass. That is glass. And I remember distinctly somebody throwing a brick when the borders were down. Somebody threw a brick into the window so the borders stay up. It looks nice.
So this is the office here, and we got 3 small.
See, above his head, like I said, it's glass. So if he took all that stuff down, which he did say he was going to put in tinted windows, you know, right. As a matter of fact, if I can see correctly, those are tinted windows. You can see in, you can see out, but no one can see in.
Oh, spots in there. Go ahead and click that light on. Now, one of them would have been nice for the studio too, but that's the main office.
It's nice.
Unless I make one of the classrooms the main office, but I think I keep it here.
Yeah, it's nice, man.
But you said any one of them could do it though, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I'll keep that
And
in
it
mind.
fits
But
more with the aesthetic over there too. You got that whole you got the basketball court.
okay.
This is more main office. You want to put the offices and all that.
I got you.
Take a look
I
at
got
this
you.
side.
Okay. All done?
Yep.
Did you need to bleed it like you said to get the water out?
Yeah, I got my hand all wet.
Nobody in there putting in work. That's what I heard all weekend, all month long. No one putting in work. Well, who the hell is that? Who the hell is that in the background? Who the hell is that in those rooms? Putting in work for us, for your children. I don't see nobody lending a hand to help this man create our dream. Those who have put in money, those who have donated, you are actually putting in work. Those who have committed to going up to their school and helping Brother Ifatunde out, yes, that is putting in work.
Freezing.
Okay, so it's done.
Yeah, so everything's good. Yeah,
Okay.
so I just left it open.
Okay.
So yeah, in the summertime, when you turn it back on, it'll just run for a little bit and check out.
Okay. And so up here, we'll take a look at the classrooms. They're all basically the same size. As you can see, nice space. We took the old carpet off the floor. So most of these floors are going to be retiled. Some of them are going to be recarpeted. These 3 classrooms in a row that you see, including the one you're standing in, one is going to be a parent visitor center. Another one is going to be a student activity room. And the third one is probably going to be the library. But these 3 are going to be more multi-purpose, not instructional. Right. Instructional is going to be the long haul because we don't want the kids so close to the front. Right. So let's say you're a parent, you're picking your kid up, but you got 2 out. Nice couch, parent visitor center. So I wanted to be a little different than what you see at the regular schools. You feel me?
You're a lot different.
Yeah.
Shouts out. I want to give a shout out to who are these people? I want to give a shout out to them. Oh, if this thing was that. I want to give a shout out to DDPPD. I don't know what the DDPD, whoever they are. I want to give a shout out to you. I want to give a shout out, give a toast, pump up the fist to my fellow brother and the sister over here who took time out of their busy schedules to find out what is everybody so bragging about the school for. We haven't even seen the school. Let's see what's inside the school. Right. So I want to give a shout out to them. Now, people are not going to like this because apparently it looks unfinished, but things take time. The little stuff, the big stuff is already gone. This is just the little things that you can get done within weeks upon weeks of themselves. I believe wholeheartedly that this is the year. But if you want the white man version of it, you're going to have to pay him buku money to get it fixed on time for you. And apparently, this ain't your time.
Interesting to see this being built from scratch. Oh, this is
Straight down the hall that way. This way, black man is looking at you. See that room looking at you?
right there.
Yep. Right at the end. The other thing, you got to access the point.
It gets you to learn it.
Look at that. Look at that. Looks wonderful. All it needs is furniture, which I seen some furniture earlier. It looked nice. That looked wide. That looked big.
I'm thinking about making that and this. One will be my office, and the one will be a conference room. So let's say I got to have a meeting. This is what I'm thinking because we have an exit on the side. So I figured nobody can get past me. You see what I'm saying? So I was thinking about, and plus it's kind of loud in the hallway. My visitors aren't bothered by that. I did want my office a little larger, but I can live with it.
Honestly, my personal opinion. So I had my office at my place before.
Okay.
I moved it to my house, and I had like a section in my house.
Right.
And it seemed like
That is big.
I
Can't wait.
It's smaller.
Can't wait. Can't freaking wait. I cannot wait.
So because I do all the sticky notes.
I don't know what me personally, I don't know what people are bitching and moaning about, because this is a brother's dream. This could be my dream. It could be your dream. Instead of it ain't no education no more. The education that people are getting, people are confused. People are confused of who they are as a nationality. People are confused at the shit that the stuff that they're being taught to them. Let's just face it. We're not studying Black history no more. If we are, we're being forced to be force-fed the same nonsense. Well, I don't want to call it nonsense. Let's just be fair. The same old tired quotes, the same old tired revolutionist. We need to know more. We need to know more of who we are as people. I would tell you, but you wouldn't believe. So let's go.
It's like more, it's smaller, but I was like, and I don't like that. I don't like it. Trust me.
Okay.
But when I did it, I found myself really comfortable. It worked for me.
Wow.
So a smaller office might not be a bad.
I see what you're saying, less distraction.
Yes.
Because you have more going on. The bigger it is, the more you want to put in there. Yeah.
Walking around.
Yeah.
Looking out the window.
I got you. This is male bathroom right there. Water fountain, but we probably gonna get water brought in. Girls' bathroom. We got to get the doors fixed because they broke. Computer room. Now you see the offices. The classrooms are kind of large. But I'm not ruling out making one of them the studio though. But y'all saying y'all don't need that much space for that.
Nah, y'all need a huge studio.
Could the studio?
The bigger the space, the more money you're gonna have to spend.
So let me ask you this. Could a studio partner with some other kind of activity?
Look how big those rooms are, dude.
Like what would be something that would
Look how big, look how giant those rooms are. And how many, well, of course, he can fit 30 into a classroom. You can fit 20 or 30, you can fit 20 or 30 into the classroom and have 1 or 2 teachers in that classroom.
Broadcasting, podcasting.
Look how large the hallways are. The lockers.
Man, this shit nice size too.
Look what they're working with.
a lot of sad stories.
Man.
Let me ask y'all this. Yeah, this is too small. Is this the same size? I was thinking about this, but I know this is too small. Is that it?
It's a nurse station.
It ain't gotta be though. I might put the nurse department. That's too small.
Look at all that.
Okay.
For the sound.
That could be a studio right there. That can be a freaking studio where kids can come in and be and do whatever. I mean, there's so many ideas. I'm not a teacher. I'm not a school teacher. I couldn't tell you. I could not tell you. Maybe my aunt could be. Maybe my aunt could because she's a teacher / librarian. But I can tell you, if I showed her this video, what imaginary stuff this could turn out to be. This could turn out to be one of the finest schools in history. I mean, forget what happened in the past. What can we do today? Oh, that's just, he's going to ask for more money. Well, you want better or you want worse? What do you want? You want better or you want worse? What do you want?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Too small. Okay.
Small. I mean, like once again, once again,
Yeah. Talk to me.
like this would be great, but it has the bathroom other than it. That would be your own.
So you saying
If
you
he's
saying
someone- if you
this
had, like,
space right here, you can do the engineering and the booth.
Oh, absolutely, yeah. You can put that in if you want. And this table could have like simple like.
Look how large that is.
If there was a room like it had a door,
So the booth couldn't go in here.
And that's the outside door. You open that up and it leads to the outside. You got the detention center. You got the detention center. You got pretty much everything for you. You can be a computer room. They're just working out a lot of things, brothers and sisters. They're working out a lot of shit. They're working out a lot of shit. And I'm proud of my brother. I really am. I really am. Music. I am really proud of my brother. But now, what can we do? What can we do? I'll tell you what we can do. We can stop all the hippity hoopla and complaining, and we can continuously support our brother, Dr. Ifatunde. Or let me say this. How about if you don't want to support him, who that is opening up a school in Ifatunde, you gotta look that up, an Ifatunde school. Who is going to open up, or people keep telling me, they already have a Marcus Garvey school, or excuse me, a Frederick Douglass school. curriculum, the teaching is different. The curriculum may be different. So what can we do? What can we do? Because right now, Board of Education ain't looking too good. Especially what's happening out here in these streets. Fighting and bickering and one another. And the only thing you can say about Dr. Umar is he's a scammer. What is he? He's a scammer. Okay, what is he scamming? What is he scamming? I mean, this may not mean much to you because you want to see it open. But I'm telling you, a lot of things need to be in order for to work. So, without further ado, I will bring some people up and we can have a conversation. Now, that question I asked earlier, what negative energy are you sending out when you are downplaying our brothers and sisters? What type of energy are you sending out? It's not Ogun. It's definitely not Ogun. Our Ogun is a spirit warrior. Oshun is also a spirit warrior who gives beauty, gives life. We ain't giving no life when we say niggas ain't shit. Trying not to cuss because I got kids in it. Niggas ain't shit, and this and that, whoopie, 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 whoa. What type of negative spirit are we giving out to each other? I would like to know. That was just a little clip to remind you. This is just a small little clip to remind you. It still needs work, but we're in good shape. We're in good working progress. But if you want white governed type bullshit, give him the white governed type money. If you want, we should be having this school up right now. Give him we should be having the school up right now money. And by the way, Mike TV, I got you. I got you. And that's another thing. You're letting some half-witted Negro, who I don't consider a Negro, you let him get away with separating us, saying that, we are Americans. We should follow the American dream. And to hell with these Africans. These Africans come over here and they just take over everything. Not every African comes over here to the United States of America and just dominates like that. It's not even like that. There's a percentage, a very delicate percentage, that even Jamaicans or Haitians come over here and even they have to work like us Americans. I don't even want to get into the people who come here and act like they're better than anybody else. That's just the negativity flowing around. You hate them, you hate yourself. Just like when you talk down to a woman and call her a bitch and a hoe and all this other type of stuff, you're not just hating on her, you're hating yourself. Y'all free to come up whenever y'all want. You're not hurting her. I already put the link up there. You're not hurting her every time you scream out these negative incentives. You're hurting yourself. Right now, and there's been too much of this negativity going on. Like I said, we're not going backwards, we're moving forward. We're moving forward from here on in. But when I set a standard for myself, when I said that I am going to follow this brother until I can't follow him anymore, that's what I meant. And right now, the wheels have not fallen off. Now, some of you brothers have been, I mean, actually have not, haven't fallen off yet, but you got one foot off of the train, you got one foot off of the train tracks, and you ready to jump into the bridges, ready to jump into the river, and you're actually saying, you know what, I'll take my chances with some other brother. You're free to do so. Just when your feet get wet and the lights are on and everybody's sitting in the classrooms and everything is up and running, everything is finished, everything is slowly but surely working with itself, and that red tape is cut, and he's saying to the students, he's saying to the teachers, he's saying to the lunch aide, which you really don't have to have a lunch aide nowadays, because even private schools, they tell you you can bring a lunch to school, and if so, on certain days, we'll flip the bill and we'll go get you some lunch. But that's up to him. That is clearly up to him. This is his baby. This is his dream. This is his school. This is his year. So people can really stop asking me when is he going to open up. This is his shit. One, he's got the phone number. Call him up and ask him. But what I'm asking you, what can we do to help this brother out? I'm talking to the 6 people in this room. What can we do to help this brother out be successful so the next brother can be successful and the next brother can be successful? What can we do? I can tell you what we can do. We can continue to donate. We can continue to put money not in his pockets, but we can help feed the masses of generations and generations to come when it comes to opening up other projects. That's what we can do. Now, I know we've been fooled, we've been bamboozled by other people, such as, you know, the Tommies of the world, the brother Polites of the world. Understandable. All these other, what you call them, hoteppers. I clearly understand where you're coming from. But damn, there's got to be somebody you believe in. There's got to be somebody that you can put your faith in too, other than God, which I can clearly understand. But there's got to be somebody that you believe. You believe in the president of the United States, don't you? You believe in your government, don't you? Prices going up. About to be another what you call it? We're in an inflation right now. We've been in an inflation. Possibly another government shutdown. What are we gonna do? What would happen if the grid went out and y'all are invested in Bitcoin? What if the grid went out and all the lights went out? What then? What then? As we continue these talks, and believe me, there's going to be some more information coming out. I'm just now back and just now getting started. There's going to be more clips of this. There's going to be more, but I think next week I want to go over the whole Princella thing, where she has a video out about Ifatunde, right? Instead of just go, I'm going to study it, I'm going to analyze it, and I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to comment on it. And again, I don't expect any big comers, including herself, coming up and challenging me, but because her opinion is her opinion. But you just don't, think you can just talk about the big doctor without me hearing about it, right? I've been doing this for years. I can go at this all day. I put all the onus on myself, and I told everybody, including Dorell, which he knows my stance, because that's the Godfather. He knows my stance on E5, and I know his. But when I say he's going to come out with the school, he's going to come out with the school. I am, huh? Yeah, Mom. Yeah. Your mic is all messed up.
Great.
Huh?
Can you hear me?
I can hear you now, but you're a little low.
Oh, I gotta turn my YouTube off.
Look. Yeah, when you come up, people, when y'all come up, turn off the YouTubes, because you get echo and you got feedback.
I got it.
Yeah. What's been going on?
Nothing much. Just been hanging in the clouds, hanging over at Rose Channel, hanging over at all the different channels.
Mm-hmm.
But I heard you ask a question earlier. What is it when I'm thinking you're asking us as Black people talk against each other. And
yeah, what type of energy are we throwing out there when we do that?
It's called ISFET. It's ISFET. Because I heard you mention Hoteppers, and it would come from that language, our ancient language, one of our ancient languages. But but there's another thing also that I learned from another brother, social healer, which is that there's some things that are within the boundaries of concern. So so maybe that needs to be established with some people, because I think people begin to ask a lot of questions sometimes because they're concerned about one thing or another. So there's within the boundaries of concern, and then there's outside of the boundaries of concern.
What's the concern as it pertains to the outside? the outside noise? What's the concern?
I've heard a few things. I've heard a few things that people were concerned about or had questions about. And you mentioned it earlier about the length of time it's taken to build the school. Um, Concerns about how the school is going to, be funded and ran, and how it's going to be successful. Just to, be short with it. We could go into a long list of details about what people are concerned about.
Yeah, and I've heard all these concerns before, and I am here to tell you he would not have wasted 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 20. He would not have wasted damn near 12 years getting all this money and then all this donation and coming up with the building, right?
Yeah.
Fixing it, trying his damnness to fix it up when it's been tarnished by unknowns, but we know who the unknowns are. He would have not wasted all that time fixing the roof. He would not have wasted time taking the old backs off and putting the new backs on. He would not have wasted his time fixing the inside of the school when it comes to the electrician. He would not have wasted all that money getting the new backs. You know how much those things cost when you're doing things by yourself individually?
He was stating how much it cost, and then there's a few people who, like I said, people who have looked up and broken the cost down, and I guess that's where they're coming up with these questions about cost and actually making it a school that's up and running.
Shouts out to Lucky Marie.
Okay.
Shouts out to Lucky. I'm just saying, for all the entertainers in the YouTube world, what are we doing here? What are we doing? You complain about the system, how the system is treating you. You complain how the school system is ruining our kids' lives. Now you were on the verge of going in another depression because of this inflation going on, and you're complaining about one person doing what? Oh, he's asking for donations. Oh, he's asking for, when it comes to the tuition, he's asking for a certain amount of $300 a month. Really? You can't afford 300 or even 350? You can't afford 350? I pay more, or my wife pays more than that for one child. You can't afford $300, and we're buying unnecessary shit every single day. I'm one of them because, hey, I got sloppy throughout that 1 year. I got sloppy. I need to get back to work. But if we all donate $5 today, $5 for 25,000 people. $5 for 25,000 people. How much is that, Emma? Let me see. 25 for 25,000 people plus or times $5 a piece. That's 125,000 people, or $125,000. I'm sorry. That's mere child's play. Why are we so afraid of donating $5? $20, I guess it means a whole lot to a whole bunch of people that do nothing but complain. We gotta stop complaining about certain shit. Your only concern is when this thing's gonna open up. And let me tell you, if it doesn't open up this year, what you gonna complain about then? If it doesn't open up this summer, what are you gonna complain about then? Emma, you have the floor.
All I can say is, I could say that, can you blame people for, just kind of asking questions? I mean, they may be just as excited about it opening as, I'm sure, some things are more of a disappointment, and because some people are waiting for the school to be open, or they were. I mean, is it all that bad just to ask a few questions?
I'm not saying it's not bad. What I am saying is, how long are these questions going to be coming up? How long? Especially with an individual who is known for years straight to doing things on his own. Now that he has people who are helping him, he can get things done a little bit faster. But then we are going to try, and I'm not saying us, there are forces out there who want to sabotage him. And there's been some sabotaging.
And that's mainly also because it being so public, that, I'm pretty sure that was kind of anticipated, that they might didn't know what form or who or what, but that's going to happen, especially when you're in a position where people are donating, giving, yada yada yada.
Mm-hmm.
So but I'm just thinking of people, not to go too deep, but people that really wanted this school to open.
They want that red tape clip, boy. They want no more parties and no more get-togethers with other people and taking pictures and eating popcorn and ice cream and all this other goofy shit. They want what's the word I'm looking for? They want tangibles.
Yeah, they want the school open.
Well, get some more money out, and then the school will open. Somebody asked me earlier, well, so when is the school going to open up? Since all the reservations are done, so when is the school going to open up? I told them tomorrow. Yeah, come on, We-On-Loc. Come on, school's not going to open up tomorrow. It might just. This came out. When did this tape come out? This came out 1 month ago. So we don't know from then till now how much progress has been made. But right now he's touring as he always does. right? Why is he still doing it? And he's reaching out to brothers and sisters all over the world, and even some in different countries, like he's been doing for years. This is his dream, and this is the reason, and this is the one of the reasons why he's not married. This is one of the reasons why he's not married, because he doesn't want to be responsible to nobody quite just yet, because he knows what sacrifice means. Have we ever made sacrifices in our entire lives? If you were to be in a relationship with Ifatunde, would you be upset if he had to go coast to coast to coast to coast and educating our brothers and sisters about our children, about the school system, about the Willie Lynch chip, about Jim Crow, about all of these other systems that are not for our children, and wonder why we're in such effed up state as it is right now?
Well, here's my thing. Like, if that were to happen, I would pop up and I would say, where are we going? Where are we going next? Because I would probably go with.
And you will follow it.
Yeah, I would go when I can. I would go with.
You wouldn't be concerned about all the rah-rah nonsense.
About
you wouldn't.
What do you mean?
Come on. We all know. Come on.
What you mean about people talking?
Of course.
No. If he can do it, I mean, I'm pretty sure I can.
Okay, well, what about the other woman? Because remember, he wants two women. Of course, I just think that's a farce. Because when he says he wants two women, that means he likes black women as a whole, whether they be black, blue, purple, or lighter than Jasmine Guy. I think that's what he means. If he's for real on that, would you tolerate that? Could you tolerate that?
No, not in the mind state I'm in at this very second. No. No, probably not.
See.
I mean, I can do what I can do until I'm just thinking like where I'm at this month, because I haven't been doing the work. Where I'm at this mind state I'm in as I'm speaking with you. No, I might end up doing something petty.
Well, you can go, like I said, you can go with them. If you're not working, you can go with them.
No, I mean when you said why be a first or second wife, when you said could I tolerate, the other women and stuff like that.
I mean, think about it. I mean, I know this is the Western. I know this is the Western culture and all, and not the East. But goddamn, we need some more black people, don't you think? Or we just need to adopt. He said, "Dope." No, not I said to the I said to the cat, "You stupid. I will not have you go out with the other chick. I will not have you have her touch blah blah blah." I'm not gonna say it. I will not get their green eggs and ham. I will not do that, Sam. I am so stupid. But just think about it. He can take care of you once the school opens. Y'all can have lives together. Live with him and do traditional things with one another. Y'all can build schools, plural, together as a group. But that's just my opinion. Man, you know that, yeah, you cannot. But the point about it is you're trying to accomplish something that people say that this generation is cursed with, and they also say that the black community is no more, or the black community does not exist. What is he doing? What do you think Ifatunde is doing now?
As far as like working on the school,
Not just working on the school, not just being a principal, not just being a teacher, but what is he doing to try to uplift the black community?
well, he does his like you said, his touring, his lecturing,
Mhm.
his books,
Now, how many people say that it's bullshit? A lot of people, right?
what I just said.
No, yeah, we are actually agreeing, because we're actually agreeing to the same thing.
Yeah, I'm just
But
saying like,
what if he opened up the school next week, like on a Monday, with every student lined up from 2nd to 5th grade? What if it came to be, it ain't gonna happen, not now. It's not gonna happen now because everybody's still in school, right? Now, what you can do is you can register.
right.
You can register, and you can send in your documentations of, your resume, excuse me. You can send in your resume, blah 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 blah, and you can be an assistant. Now, what he is opening it up for, it's not open to the public yet. We don't know how. There have been countless meetings in that part of the school, not the second one, not the second school, but the first one, the one that he's working on right now.
The Marcus
There,
Garvey.
right. I can verify that it is not open to the public quite just yet, but there has been meetings, and I can confirm that. A friend of mine can confirm that because this person knows Ifatunde better than me. She's actually worked with Ifatunde before. Not mention any names. But when he comes back, if he comes back to Vegas, this will be his third time. Actually, this will be his 4th time. He was in Reno. He was in Reno the first time. He was in Las Vegas twice in a row. So when he comes a 4th time, and I know he's going to come a 4th time, I will have that conversation with him if and when he comes back. But right now, we need to stop complaining. I didn't expect a whole bunch of people up here, because we have tolerated enough nonsense. And Miss Nebraska, if you feel free, you can come up and you can challenge me and say that I'm wrong. That when it comes to the millennials and the Gen Zs, we're doing just fine. Prove me wrong. Or excuse me, prove me wrong. What are we doing now? Nothing but complaining is my point. Emma, how many times have you heard from the Umar sector that Umar is should basically just sell the school? How many times have you heard that?
A few. A few. I think I don't know if that was before the HVAC or what, but I've heard it, a few times. It was a conspiracy that maybe he might be selling it and yada yada yada.
Would you be disappointed? Would you be disappointed in him if he did?
No.
Why?
Because I'm sure they'll probably use the money they would use the money for another project.
Yeah. Well, according to the Darrell, he would be disappointed. But I say, why?
I mean, people would be disappointed because then they feel like it's going to be a whole nother process or possibly, no school. It was all just, no school,
Why? It's his money. It's his product.
It's not. It's
Well, you know what I mean. It in terms of people actually donating and helping them out. It's our school, yes. But for those who brag and run off at the mouth and haven't given a dollar to this man, that's none of their concern.
Right. Now I can see, him saying that for people who didn't donate. But again, since it was so public, and that is where the outside questions are coming from, because so many people have seen, what's going on, on social media. It's on the radio, even live visits, however. So, I can see a lot. Go ahead.
Yeah, I'm listening.
No, I mean, I can see where people would be disappointed. Because, I mean, they donated to him because they wanted a school open.
No, I'm actually talking about the ones that haven't.
Yeah, now the ones that haven't donated, it's like you don't know who did and who didn't unless they can tell you, because like I said, because it was so many people that I'm thinking donated, anybody could really at this point say they donated.
Right. Like the ones that said that I put $5 in. I gave him $5. It's been 20 years. Really? You want your money back? That's what I tell people. Yo, you want your money back? It's like, please stop the madness, please. Just like Fat Boy, I forgot what his name was. He came up here and said, "Did this school you believe that this school going open?" You know who I'm talking about?
Which one?
His name is God dang it. The brother's blanking on me. He is blanking. Little conservative.
Oh, I thought it was my hoodie. Yeah.
Oh, honey, when did the school open? When did the go gonna open? We don't like need to stop tipping. You need to stop tipping for these hoes.
Mm-hmm.
You need to stop. You need to stop smoking that bullshit
Yeah, he's doing his live. It just says
tomorrow.
We-On-Loc 7. Yeah.
I know. I should pop up on them and talk my stuff, but I'm a mellow out.
You
I'm a
should.
mellow out. I should what?
You should pop over there.
For what?
Your
So
name.
that what happened? What happened with Antique? It happened to me? Oh no!
What if you, what they call it? Virtual jump.
Virtual jump.
Like when everybody, starts attacking you virtually.
Mm,
Is that what you mean by what happened to NC?
yeah, that was some goofy stuff, boy.
I forgot what they call it. They call it something when everybody, because everybody got them.
Mm,
Yeah, that's not gonna happen. Not unless you think it is.
I might be winning another ticket. Please keep on going. Anyway, but Emma, I am glad you are here. Because guess what?
Okay, thank you.
Uh, I want to take this time to say that I appreciate everything you have done. You have done for me. You have supported me throughout the years, and so when I get I'm gonna bless you with an actual gift. It's not gonna be this week. It's gonna be next week. So
Oh, I'm thanks. I mean, next week is around Valentine's Day, but not quite.
oh, I know. I'm a Valentine's Day. You know where I'm gonna be.
I was just about to ask, but I didn't want to be doing too much.
I definitely know what I'm gonna. Of course, we do this every year. So, but I'm
But
trying to figure out what spot I'm just trying to figure out what spot we should actually go to next. And I'm thinking about just go ahead and swallow my pride and get in eating, who's the British guy? Who's the guy who's the cook from Hell's Kitchen? Who is the cook? Do you know the cook? Chef Ramsay.
hmm
I'm thinking about going over to Planet Hollywood and trying out his burgers. I'm planning on doing that. I did the steak dinner thing, and all that came up to $300.
Oh, yummy. Sounds good.
What are you going to be doing, dear?
I have to work because I have to go. But after that, I'm gonna be off um, for 5 days. So I'm just gonna be just relaxing,
Mhm.
off relaxing, and hopefully enjoying my gift. That
You
you
will. You will. You will. But have what is a more positive? What is a more positive approach that we could be doing to help this brother actually win? Because I really want to see him win. What can we do?
um, we were going to. I'm trying to think. I mean, we can. I had to write. I know I was supposed to last time, but what I've been doing, I go support him in his chats on Instagram and stuff. And if I don't have it, if I can't donate right now, I go and support him in the chat, and you know, just little stuff like that. You might mention the school if somebody brings it up or something. But that's a good question, We-On-Loc. I mean, I can think of things that I can do, but what am I going to do? You know, I could do everything.
We can do everything.
Yeah, we can do everything.
We can definitely do it, any and everything.
Right. Hold on one second.
And as an individual, I can help a brother out, or I cannot help a brother out. I can do everything in my power to see that he succeeds, or I can just run my mouth 24/7. If I run my mouth 24/7, it's like this is not gonna. None of this is going to exist. Then all is for nothing, and we cannot go to the next project and say this is what's going to happen if we cannot support this brother over here that's actually been doing it by himself, but now has help. I refuse to go to the next project and brother say, see, this is what I'm talking about. Umar, you know, he ain't gonna open up school no way.
And I feel like, you know, people have to actually.
I can't do it. I cannot do it. I cannot go to another project and another brother, you know. You're gonna see if you're going to spend money on him, then why not spend it on him? That's hypocritical. That's very hypocritical of you. Just because Umar didn't have what this brother had or whatever, you could have given Umar what he needed, and there wouldn't be no issue. The fact of the matter is, okay, now you have the furniture, now you have the electricity running, now you have the plumbing running, you got all this on the blah 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 blah. Let's get these tiles back up and back in order. Let's, you know, put a lockdown on what rooms we don't need for the time being. Let's just get to the rooms that get to these 4, 5, 6, 7 rooms that we need, right? And then when the people, let's get this furniture in, let's get let's get this room painted, let's get the floor set, or are they gonna put carpet in there or whatever they're gonna put in there? Let's get this stuff done.
And also what we could probably do to help anyone, if they're like close by, they can go up, help them go through, scale through things, take a look at things from what they're seeing from their professional standpoint, whether it be, you know, yeah. And we can he said, oh yeah, when you said furniture, I think he was saying they need some donations for the furniture. So
he brought some. He had, last time I checked, he had found some furniture from some department. He had done that, but we're talking about how many classrooms? Let's give or take 25.
Well, and see, the thing is that you can put as much furniture as you want in there, and like you said, it is good to go ahead and do the heavy lifting. But here you can put as much furniture as you want, but it's the occupancy I think they need. So once they get the occupancy, then, like you said, no, you don't have to have everyone in the classrooms, and everything like that. But
Have you seen the video, by the way?
yeah, I seen some videos. I seen that one too. I was watching it.
What did you think? You see
Um,
how big? You see how big those classrooms are?
yeah, they are.
I mean, you see how big that? I mean, I'm actually excited for the brother there. It's gonna be wild. It's gonna be wild. We just need to have, and you can correct me if I'm wrong. We just need to have some fucking patience, man. We just need to have patience because I can see see a whole turnaround. I can see this turnaround into something that we needed all along, and we're about there. We're just about there, Emma. We are,
Mhm.
but we can't do it with all the outside freaking noise. It's just annoying. But you can go up on here and we can talk about bitches and hoes all day.
And that's fine. It's just that when we do have the conversation, you can invite other people. Because people don't really have to do anything. So like if you want to have a conversation like this or talk about anyone who's interested in how we can help Dr. Umar, or when you had him on your show, if you want to have him on again, um, and we can talk about
That's
anyone
gonna that's gonna be a hard task. Go ahead.
yeah. Hold on 1 second, okay?
Yeah, if you want me to have that brother up here again, that's gonna be a hard task. I'm gonna need a little bit of cash to convince him, but even if I did have the money, it's gonna be hard to convince him to come back up because of his schedule and people invite him into group sessions and it's gonna be hard. It's gonna be hard as hell. And I have to have I have to have the material for I got to be ready.
Mm-hmm.
So it's looking like 6 I would say 70%. Eh, I don't know. And are people going to actually come up? Yeah, they are. Are they gonna see it? Yeah, they are. But they want their questions answered. Because I know Dieterell's gonna show up for this one. I know he would. I know he would.
He can help pay for it because we might, can get him on if he wants to. But other people can just put their questions in the chat, and that could, because I was going to tell you that earlier um, when we do have them again, then we want to make sure that it's somewhere when you talked about Black people and us and each other and stuff. We want to make sure that it's a comfortable place and that it's a safe place, even though he is Dr. Umar, and I think you pretty much provided that, but we also want to make sure, like you said, we have our, questions in order, and we could take questions from the chat and, possibly different people, they might can come up, or you could do the thing where, a little fundraiser. It's a lot of stuff you can do, like to where they can come up and ask a question if they donate, or they could put it in the chat and we can read it since you're monetized. But yeah, we
You know
can have,
what I ought to do?
if you want to have them back.
But wait, you know what I ought to do?
What?
I ought to have you come up and ask the questions that you would like to ask him. I'll ask him.
My
I
family,
will,
look, my mom, she runs the church and stuff. I know how it goes. I mean, I could ask some stuff all day and all night, but y'all men, like when you ask, like, what are we gonna do?
No. It's gonna be me and you. It would be me and you.
I would do it, but I would like to hear him and D. Durrell talk, and it's not my business. But when
I can ask him, but
yeah,
I already know what he's gonna say.
Yeah, because questions are important, and like you said, the atmosphere, and there's a lot of things that are important. And but I would like to hear D. Durrell talk about it too, because like you said, people who have actually donated. I'm not saying I haven't donated before, but I'm just talking about people who, actual professionals. Yeah, I'm a professional in what I do. But people who are actually professionals, people who are actually, other men possibly. We know the Queen's level. And then
not every.
Well, you know how he talks about the queens and stuff. But no, that would be interesting to hear him and D. Durrell talk, like being that I think D. Durrell is someone who actually wanted to see this school open. Not for mainly an argument, but because I think there wouldn't be an argument. And not from D. Durrell, but also I do think D. Durrell is someone who wanted to see the school open. So I think, and then other people, you, me, I could ask a few questions,
Yeah.
But if you know what, and it's important for you guys to keep on striving, and also us, as a whole, as Black people, but it's important for you all to keep on striving, because even if y'all didn't do anything else, just by you doing this, just by Dr. Umar, now his is a little bit different because of the money situation. Like you said, would be a disappointment if we didn't have the school.
Keep donating. It's that simple. Again, I just went through a whole soliloquy about if we were to put if it were 25,000 of us, and we put in $5. Well, hell, actually $10. $10 don't go a long way. It don't. You put $5 in, 2,500 of them. He gets what? $125,000, and he can put it into the school. Just imagine if it was 10, 20, 30, 40, or even 50. That's making progress.
Yeah, it all adds up. But only reason why I said that was about people who have made like significant donations. They, it would be nice to hear. It would be nice to hear, a conversation just about the whole business of it a little bit, and like exactly where things are. And I can ask, but we have to listen. Like if we're not going to listen to what, like I said, it's not going to be a safe space, and we're not going to listen, like you said, to the whole, story of to his whole update. And we're, like you said, we're going to start with the distractions and everything like that. That's when it gets messy. And that's when he's not going to give a good, he always tries to give a good interview, but that's when it gets messy. So,
this coming week, this next Sunday, I will be on Princella's ass again, because he talked about my man Ifatunde.
Yeah, you got to be nice to him, and that goes for Ifatunde or anyone. But if you've seen people ask questions on like big shows and stuff, or even like somebody like Oprah or somebody, but if you're asking people questions, you have to be nice to them to get the answers that you're looking for, to get people comfortable, get them to, talk to you. It's a safe place. Bada bing, bada boom.
Them Nick Bros is going. There's a whole shopping mall full of Nick Bros gonna be asking the same question. There's gonna be a whole fleet of these Negroes. Are you kidding me?
And so
When we gonna open up? I
and
mean,
you know
come
that's an old rule. You know, you're not going to until it's Q&A time. You're not going to base the show off of the chat. Then because you're going to be wanting to ask the questions, everybody wants to know. You're going to be have certain data you've gathered, certain questions you gathered up. You got other people. Just for example, say if it was somebody like D. Durrell or another one of the great people we know. Yeah, they'll have a lineup. They'll know what to say and what to ask and how to get the answers. But you can't do that if you're gonna be messy, because then it's gonna go somewhere else.
You know, a friend of mine, she got real upset at me because I was not only am I coming back to YouTube, but she got upset at me because I was doing this here. I'm like, hey, it's like I'm not here for the 300 people that are in the chat, or I'm not here for all of that. I mean, it's a blessing if I get it, but my main goal, my main mission is to see him win. And I hope he wins. But now, here's the kick. Damn, I lost train of thought.
Go ahead. No, I was gonna say you said here's the kicker. And I was like, well, and it is. I mean, just to be honest here, there are a lot of people who do want to see him win. You know, because like you said, you see him, you know, going to these different places. People, you know, they have open arms.
Should I? That's what I was going to ask you. Should I bring his father on?
I would like to talk to him.
Now, there might be a Tiffany sighting.
What do you mean by that?
Tiffany does not like Umar's father at all. He does not. She does not like his father at all. But it's not about that. It's about this. I was like, your son is making progress. He's making great progress. If you've been up to the school or you haven't been, I don't know if he hasn't. I haven't talked to him in a while. But I'm going to ask if he can actually come up and we can have a conversation. I'm actually going to have to do that.
Yeah, because he has, and when you talked about us as a whole and you wanted to see, you know, Dr. Umar succeed because you want to see Black children succeed and you want to see Black people succeed. So his dad has his whole own program. So he's another Black man. And yes, he is Dr. Umar's father, but that's also out here at his age, boots on the ground. I don't know if he's done anything lately because I haven't been keeping up.
He's still doing the stop the violence protesting here and there.
And that's very necessary. So even if you had him just talk about that by itself, you know, that he's yet another Black man who is trying to, you know, do something in the community and out here, not just in the community, but everywhere. So, that's the interesting thing about, you know, Dr. Umar's father is that he has his own little thing that his own program he has going on as far as, like you said, stopping violence, helping young people. And that's the important part. Because he's not going to be around forever to do it, you know, and then neither is Dr. Umar. But his father, you know, he's been doing it for a minute, so he could probably tell us like some really revolutionary stuff that could, you know, help us navigate, you know, through these revolutionary times again. and nation building times.
Mm-hmm. No. I mean, I think it's high time because we don't get along with each other. But I think now in these days of time, I think it's time to get along, and so we can both win. We can both hold these W's. Like I'm gonna give you a slight. You come up, Lisa. I'm gonna give you a slight of this. And sorry for the college football reference, but no one thought that my Michigan Wolverines would ever win the national title. They have not won a national title since 1997. And even with that, they shared one. They won a title this year. This year. Right? We can win. We can win helping him open up the school. And at the same time, it's progress, just like when his dad is, trying to stop violence from happening, around that area that he's in. But it's gonna take a lot.
Yeah.
It's not gonna happen overnight. It really isn't. But you can help him. His father can help him. I mean, that's a father and son combination, but I just don't know. I have not asked him yet, but I will try to get in contact with Umar's father to see if he went. But Lisa was asking what video. You don't mind if I play a little bit again?
No.
Yeah, she was asking what video it was. I was playing a little bit of Dr. Umar's where he was doing a tour of the place for what program is this? I gotta look.
Oh, she's a journalist, and then she had the guys. I guess I wasn't sure, to be honest. That was a good question you asked earlier too. So thanks for always being there.
It does say Dr. Johnson. The school actually exists. Find out in part 3 because they were right across the street earlier.
One level. They both one level. But that is 4 times the size. We got 4 bathrooms in here. We might got 16 over there. Wow. Go ahead and step on in, y'all.
Hey, Sun Bear.
Hey, boo!
This is the office here. We got 3 small spots in there. Go ahead and click that light on.
Oops. Forgive me. I'm not computer savvy. Jesus. Damn, I forgot how to control this shit. Ah, here we go. Sexy toy lady.
Hi, guys. Hello.
Hi.
What's up?
How do you do?
Oh,
I haven't had a heart attack yet, but how are
Thank
you?
God. I'm doing good. So you said you're still standing by Umar.
Uh-huh.
Praise God. Everybody needs some
You
some help.
should.
So listen, I just came up here. I ain't come to troll, but a little bit.
yeah.
That's what you
Um,
said last time.
of course. Let's come on now. We in 2024. We're not gonna break up
Yeah.
2023 no more. We passed that. So you remember that you had a bet with Hoodie?
Say that again?
With
You're so
Hood
low.
Conservative? Oh, in my love, hold on. You remember that you did a bet with Hood Conservative? You
See,
remember that? Yeah, you remember
I'm
y'all
already knowing.
y'all
Yeah,
bet
and I gave
500.
him 3 dates.
You gave him 3 days.
3
It's
dates.
oh, you can't make a bet for 3 dates. We on lock.
He accepted it.
When is the last date?
I said January,
Mhm.
which I was progressing. I had it in my mind. Hold up, Niners, I'll give you one. I said February, and I
Mhm.
said sometime in the summer. You can't do it. You can't do it now because the kids are still in school. So if he opens it up sometime this summer, okay, cool.
All right. So let's see when the summer ends, so I could just write this down.
Did he bring you over here to
No, I can't.
troll?
I can't troll it all by myself. So you saying that after Sunday, September 22nd, 2024 is when if the school isn't open by Sunday, September 22nd, 2024, that you're gonna give Hoodie them $500.
I didn't say 500.
Uh, I could have
Where
sworn
did
it
you get
was a
500 from?
$500. Oh, how much was the bet?
$100.
Oh, it was $100. Come on, We-On-Loc, $100. You got more than that. I came to renegotiate the bet since we gotta wait till Sunday. Let me write this down. September 22nd, 2024. That's a long time. Well,
Dude,
hopefully, look,
hold on,
hopefully
hold
it
on,
be.
Niners. Hold on.
Yeah, she was nice about it. She gave you some time.
Nah, she's slick. She's slick as hell.
They
She
gave you
knows she is.
some.
Hello, Lisa.
There,
Nice to meet
there you go.
you.
I didn't mean to plug. I didn't want to plug you in.
Well, it's nice to see you back, We-On-Loc. I ain't trying to get kicked off your panel in 2024
Mm-mm.
for
I wasn't
trolling.
kicking you off the pen, and you're not blocked. You're
I know I'm
here.
not. I know I'm not blocked because I'm here. I was surprised. I thought it wasn't gonna let me come through. I ain't gonna lie. That's why I didn't drop down to your chat. I was like, let me just see if he still got me blocked. So I appreciate you unblocking me. So I'm not gonna wear out my welcome on the panel. I'm gonna go back to the chat, but I'll show my face in the chat. Okay. I
Okay.
appreciate your hospitality. We-On-Loc. Have a good day, some there, darling.
Okay, I mean, I want you to stay, but I know you're probably
Mm,
busy. So.
okay, I'm at work. I ain't doing that. Let me mute. What we doing? We reviewing the video. I got time. Is it okay if I stay We-On-Loc? You okay with that?
Because I
Sure.
was
Okay.
gonna say,
Okay. All right. I stay. No, I just cause I don't want to welcome now.
Not a problem.
he trying to
I'm
bring
gonna
the
go ahead
channel
and
back
play this
to
video real quick.
us.
What?
I say you trying to bring the channel back to you need sexy toy lady because she be everywhere.
Yeah, I know, right? But let me play the video for Lisa.
Now, one of them would have been nice for the studio too, but that's the main office.
It's nice.
Unless I make one of the classrooms the main office. But I think I keep it here.
Yeah, it's nice, man.
But you said any one of them could do it though, right?
Yeah.
Yeah? Okay. I'll keep that
And
in
it
mind.
fits
But
more with the aesthetic over there too. You got that whole you got the basketball court.
okay.
This is more main office. You want to keep the offices and all that.
I got you. I got you. Okay. All done? Did you need to bleed it like you said to get the water out?
Yeah, I got my hand all wet, freezing. There.
Okay, so it's done.
Yeah, so everything's good. Yeah, so I
Okay.
just left it open.
Okay.
So yeah, in the summertime, when you turn it back on, it'll just run for a little bit and check out.
Okay.
Lisa, you gotta come up here at some point. You gotta come up here at some point and check it out.
Lisa,
Huh?
okay, Lisa, yeah. Lisa, he was walking them through the school because and one thing that we did hear him say is that there could be a studio. So these people they have something to do with like some type of studio work. But he's giving them like a short walk through the school, Dr. Umar. I just don't know what the organization is called. I forgot.
Mhm.
Yeah, so
And it looks nice. I mean, let me give her one of the rooms though.
okay, my bad.
Let me give her one of the rooms and look for.
And so up here,
They're about to go into one right now.
we'll take a look at the classrooms. They're all basically the same size. As you can see, nice space. We took the old carpet off the floor. So most of these floors are going to be retiled. Some of them are going to be recarpeted. These 3 classrooms in a row that you see, including the one you're standing in, one is going to be a parent visitor center. Another one is going to be a student activity room. And the third one is probably going to be a library. But these 3 are going to be more multi-purpose, not instructional. Instructional is going to be the long haul because we don't want the kids so close to the front. Right. So let's say you're a parent, you pick your kid up, you got 2 hours, you just want to chill. We have the TV in here, refrigerator with some water, a nice couch, parent visitor center. So I wanted to be a little different than what you see at the regular schools. You feel me?
You're a lot different.
Yeah.
This is so interesting to see this being built from scratch.
So what do you think so far?
Of the school, of like the progress.
Mm-hmm.
You go first. Somebody, you go first.
I was gonna say, I think it could be freshened up with like you said, touch of paint, touch of carpet, HVAC. I think it looks pretty good.
Yeah, we'll put the carpet down.
What'd you say?
They're gonna put the carpet down, and they're also gonna put all the the furniture that he got. They're gonna put they're gonna do all that too. But then they're also gonna have to paint.
Yeah.
And I mean, if I had the resources, I would go over there myself.
What you think, sexy toy lady?
I don't I don't know because I can't remember like the first walkthrough. Like I know he done had a few walkthroughs, so I don't want to discount any work that he's done.
I think it's the same thing, right? We-On-Loc. It's like the same thing as it was at first.
He was in the gymnasium the first time.
Yeah,
He was in the gymnasium.
Like, she doesn't want to say like if he's done improvement. She doesn't want to say that it doesn't look good.
Oh, okay. So that video was basically about a month ago. So yeah, I know what you're talking about. Okay.
I mean, but what did you think about like the actual like what you saw there?
It looked good from what I've seen right there. It looks like he's made some progress.
Okay, that's what the same thing I was thinking. I was like, see somebody.
That's the actual good start. So what can we do to help him finish this project? So we can open this damn thing up.
What the toy lady can do?
What we can do.
I don't want to be included in the we. You know how I feel about that We-On-Loc.
Okay. But I'm saying I don't want us to be hypocritical and go to the next person who's going to do the absolute same thing and give money to that particular person when we can help out with this individual over here. We got to finish A before we go to B. That's all I'm saying.
I think the issue for me is just his timeline and how it's exceeded the estimated timeline so many times. Like if I was depending on him to build my new house, I would have been fired him. So I guess if I would be inclined to help him, I would need more like a timeline of what he's gonna be doing from now until Sunday, September 22nd, 2024, what all needs to be done. Even if it's down to the doorknob changed, I think that all that should be documented, almost like a checklist to kind of see what it is that he needs to have finished. I think if he was to present it that way with, hey, this, and that needs to be done. I need funding. I need a specific amount. Like if my niece called me and say she want to go to the movies, I want to know how much you need. I don't care about what you're doing, what you need, how much you need, and what you need it for. So I think that would be a good place to start if he would want me to donate to him. I would
You
want
said
to
that's
know
the
what
bring them
needs
up.
to be done and how much he needs to get it done.
I don't think that's much to ask. I do know that he said, because I didn't know you did like arts and crafts and stuff like that, but I do know he said that he wanted some ideas for some like colors and some different decorations and stuff for his office. I have some like African art I would donate, but I'm like you, Sexy. I haven't reached out or anything, but I also like to see like what other, I'll just say people, I'm not just gonna say women, but people come up with as far as like decorating. But that was interesting as well, like, the different so he needs help with that, Sexy Toy Lady too. But that's, hey, I mean, what she said, we don't know. I think that sounded very reasonable. I think that was very gracious of her to even say.
I'm not saying anything. I'm just listening to opinions, and we're gonna see. We're gonna absolutely see. And even if he doesn't, hey, I'm still sticking to it till he actually gets it over. I don't care what nobody says. I'm sticking with it till the wheels fall off. That's the energy that we should be giving to a person that actually is doing some good in the community.
I agree.
But guys, food is ready. I'm about to go ahead and crash out, and I'll definitely be seeing y'all next week. While we're gonna be doing some more positive, talk about some more positive things. We're not gonna go backwards. We're gonna go forwards. But I appreciate everybody who, I appreciate you, Toy Lady, for coming up. Uh, I definitely appreciate you, Emma, the old Umar sector coming together. Mhm.
I was gonna say, Sexy Toy Lady, who going live next?
Ray Tricks is live right now. So I'm gonna go back over there. I didn't get to catch We On Loc yesterday because I was at a party doing a vision board, but so I'm gonna have to go back and listen to his replay from yesterday. But Ray Triggs is live over there, so I'm gonna go back over there. Thank you for having me. Both of y'all have a good day.
Okay,
You
thanks
too.
for having
Bye
me.
All
bye.
Good
right.
job.
Yeah. Emma, what you gonna do?
Go over to Tricks is because he had me laughing earlier. So
Ooh.
Tricks,
Oh, okay.
yeah, Tricks. So he had I'll share it to you. So in case you have time after dinner. And then I'm gonna go fry up some shrimp really fast because that doesn't take that long.
Ooh. Shrimp with what?
Rice. I'm gonna just because they had got some rice, so I'm gonna make the rice, shrimp, just a quick snack.
Okay. Okay. Well,
All right.
definitely thank you for coming up, right? And
Thank you.
we'll see each other again.
All right.
All right, take it easy.
That's it.
All right. Hotep, Hotep. I'll see you soon.